Hi, and welcome to our latest lockdown video for you. Today we're going to try the almost impossible task of simplifying the backswing for you. Now, we know from doing lots of lessons in here that this is pretty much where the complicated thoughts start. People asking a lot of questions about different aspects of the backswing. The aim today is to reduce the backswing down to 2 simple words for you to go away with. This will free up your movement, free up any tension in your golf swing, and put you in a better position to hit the golf ball. Okay, so I said that I was going to simplify the backswing for you. Actually, the golf backswing in itself is a relatively simple thing, and it only has 3 component parts, would you believe? The reason we find it all a little bit more difficult is because with the ball played on the floor, everything in golf happens at a diagonal incline in order for us to hit the golf ball. Let's take that out of the equation using my specially mounted golf ball on the wall here. Okay, so let's have a little closer look at these 3 things that make up a backswing. They're actually 3 angles of 90 degrees, which again makes it easy to picture and understand. Let me show you them in action. First of all, down the line in normal golf position. So if I take my setup here, first thing I do is hinge my wrists 90 degrees, leaving my hands where they are. Hinge my wrists up as far as they can go, 90 degrees. I then rotate my forearms through 90 degrees and then turn my shoulders through 90 degrees. And you can see that'll put me in a fantastic backswing position, fully coiled, fully loaded with the club on plane. Now, golf gets very difficult to understand and comprehend simply because everything's done at a tilt as we bend down towards the ground. Let me use my device over here to show you what it looks like when we can get rid of the spine angle and actually see a golf swing on a horizontal plane. So again, I'd like you to take your normal setup in terms of your grip, put the club head opposite your sternum, which you can see where the ball is here, that's your centre of rotation of your body, and we can do the same drill here to give you the feeling of a perfect backswing. So leaving your hands where they are, hinge your wrists by 90 degrees, rotate your forearms through 90 degrees, during which times you'll feel your hands rise slightly, and now turn your shoulders through 90 degrees. And that's given us a perfect feeling of where the backswing should be. So here's me doing the same drill, this time with a golf ball in front of me. And this is something that I will do actually in practice if I've lost the feeling of where my backswing should be. And it feels really great, and it feels like a really strong position to hit balls from. Here's the freeze frame position at the top of that sequence, and you can see I've drawn the plane line in from the ball through the centre of my sternum and upwards, and you can see the butt and shaft of the club are bang on plane. So it's something which will put you in a really good position, feel great, give you a little reminder of where your swing should be, and you can actually hit balls from there to get the sensation as if you're doing it correctly or not. Let's look at that one more time. Hinge your wrists, rotate your forearms, turn your shoulders, pull the trigger. Okay, so I want you to try that horizontal drill as often as you can. Good time during lockdown to perfect that. Up here, vertical, rotate your forearms, turn your shoulders. Okay, simple as that. Now that's 3 things. You may recall at the beginning of the video, I said I was going to get your backswing down to 2 words. So we've got 1 too many, but this is where the magic happens, because as soon as we try and go into golf position, one of these things comes completely for free and you don't even have to think about it. Let me show you what I mean. So as soon as I adopt my golf posture over the ball again, all I have to think about is turning my shoulders and hinging my wrists. Blending that movement together gently, turning and hinging, and it puts me in the same position as it did earlier when I was horizontal. Now the forearm rotation element of that, I haven't had to think about. Biologically and biomechanically, that happens completely automatically. Interestingly, when it doesn't happen completely automatically, you end up with a swing that looks something like Jim Furyk's. So having a look at Jim Furyk's golf swing, we will see that he makes a turn and he makes a wrist hinge, hence his swing starts to look like that, and his forearm rotation happens very much later in the golf swing, which is why the swing does this at the top. In the current players around, Matt Wolff is exactly the same. What I'm saying to you today really is that those 3 components of a backswing have to be blended together to complete your backswing, but the exact ingredients and when you do them I don't want you to concentrate too hard on. I want you to simplify that element. Obviously, the more conventional swings all look the same, purely because that blend is very evenly done. But if you find that you're someone who takes the club very slightly on the inside, in other words, a little bit too much forearm rotation first, and gets to a good position at the top of the backswing, that's fine. If you're a little bit Jim Furyk and the forearm rotation is withheld, so be it. I just want you to think about the perfect blend of turning and hinging together, which will put you in a good position. And that, when put together right, will give you ability to hit your most fluent golf shots. Good, so I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope that has simplified things for you. When restrictions have eased, if you need a bit more explanation or want us to help you, pop to the studio, come and see Harry and I, and we'll help you out. Take care and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.